Hello.
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 I did my character sheet. I just need a name.
Perfect. Okay. um, have you put it into Roll20?
No.
Okay.
And I don't really want to because I tried doing that yesterday and I worked like an hour on it and then everything was gone.
Oh. Oh dear.
Yep.
Were you?
And I cried.
Oh, it must have been the character mancer that stopped working.
It done fucked up.
Yeah.
I pressed save changes and then I went back and pressed on it and then all of everything was gone.
Oh God. Hold on.
Yeah.
So this is your character, huh? Would you mind sending me a link to your character sheet?
A link to it. I have it right in front of me.
Okay, but could you send me an image of it?
I can go hand it to you.
Okay. I would like to maybe scan it.
Okay, are you
So that
downstairs?
yeah, I'm
Or in your
downstairs.
room?
I'm
Okay.
downstairs.
I'll go.
I'm using the dual monitor setup.
Oh, you two are related?
Yes, she's my sister.
Okay.
What the heck is that? Oh, someone's. Uh, thanks.
Good luck with my handwriting.
I'll make it into a character sheet for you in Roll20, just real quick. Whoops.
Wow, this character mancer stuff has to be sort of new, right?
Yeah.
Don't think I've seen this before. Also, I don't know how far everyone is with their characters and stuff, but I am nowhere close to done.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I as far as I remembered, I don't think we were supposed to play today. Just like talk about
No. We're
the
not. We're
campaign
not
and
playing.
whatever.
We're creating our character sheets.
All right, cool, cool. So we're doing point by then.
You can do point buy, or you can do standard array, or you can roll.
I wanna fucking roll.
All right, roll.
Gotta do those rolls. How have everyone else been doing it?
Excuse me.
How have everyone else been doing stats?
Well, I don't know how Liz did them, but I know that Sun Giant used point buy.
Yeah.
I think she
Did the
might have rolled, because these are some pretty strong stats. Got 17, 12, 16, 16, 14, and 15.
Ooh, those are pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty lucky.
Yeah, some DMs the other campaign I play in, and yeah, I think he went point by because he wasn't really happy with how people rolled. But I don't know. I feel like both the array and point by is sort of boring. I don't know.
mm, that
Just personal
it is,
preference, I
it is
guess.
it is kind of boring, but it's also more how do you say it? Predictable.
Yeah, for sure. Easier to like balance things, I'd imagine.
Mm. Okay. So no spell slots, proficiency in.
How many stats are there? 6?
Yeah, there are 6 stats.
Okay, here. So I'm doing 4d6, keep 3.
Yeah,
right?
that's the one.
Okay, so here comes. All right,
Ooh, wow.
one strong stat and a lot of pretty good stats.
Yeah, and 1 minus 1.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Do you know what class people have been thinking of playing?
I think that Sun Giant has been thinking of making a cleric,
Yeah, I
and
think.
and
Yeah.
Liz is going to make a blood hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. They sound really interesting. I haven't seen them in play or anything, but I looked at the art and they look pretty cool. So a blood hunter, is that like vampire hunter stuff or beast hunter or?
Though I think it's someone who uses their blood force to hunt monsters. So they're also sort of linked to monsters through
Mm,
their dark rituals they do.
cool.
Yeah. Okay, so acrobatics, investigation.
As far as I've been thinking, I might do a wizard. I've never played a full caster before, um,
Oh,
and I really some of the subclasses for wizard seem pretty cool.
oh yeah. They're really fun. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I messed up.
I was thinking I might do, but I want to run this through you, see what you think. I might do a wizard. I might do a divination wizard, the one with portent thing.
Ooh, that one's cool.
Yeah, and I was I'm gonna be honest and say that I've totally grabbed this off a YouTube video that I saw. But I was thinking I'd do like maybe human variant and pick the lucky feet.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that in the Tim scored. You said,
Oh yeah,
yeah, that you could with your portent, you could also re-roll in, so you get a third re-roll.
yeah. I'm not quite sure about the mechanics, but to me it just makes
It just
for
makes you
some
super
cool
lucky.
synergy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes for some cool synergy. Like you have those luck dice, and you also have the dice you roll for portent. So I really enjoy those sort of like natural synergies within the game, so to speak. So it's definitely something I've been considering in a way.
Liz, are you there?
Yeah.
What is this monsters pack I see in the
Monsters pack. Wait, let me bring that up. Here, thing. If it works.
You have scale mail armor, right?
Mm-hmm. Monster. Oh, it's Monster Hunter's pack.
Oh, Monster.
Includes a chest, a crowbar, a hammer, 3 wooden stakes, a holy symbol, a flask of holy water, a set of manacles.
That's weird. I don't see Monster Hunter's pack in the starting equipment for the Blood Hunter.
It's a haunted one start equipment.
Oh, right, you have the Haunted One background.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Let me just change that real quick. Haunted One, Haunted One. So you have. Let me check. Haunted One background. Right, you are haunted by something so terrible that you dare not speak of it. You've tried to bury it and run away from it to no avail. Whatever this thing is that haunts you can't be slain with a sword or banished with a spell. It might come to you as a shadow on the wall, a blood-curdling nightmare, a memory that refuses to die, or a demonic whisper in the dark. The burden has taken its toll, isolating you from most people and making you question your sanity. You must find a way to overcome it before it destroys you. Wow. Okay, so you get
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, son. How long did you sleep?
So after last night, I just kind of went upstairs and passed out.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah. I think
So,
we probably went to bed at the same time, really.
so that was like 11:30 my time to like 30 this time, and it's 10.
To what?
So like 8 hours. It was fine.
Alright. You know, it's fine.
But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of tipsy. I drank too much.
Yeah,
last
yeah,
night.
you were.
What have I missed? Sorry.
We're just discussing our characters, what we're gonna make.
Okay. What do we have so far?
So far, Liz is making a blood hunter, Yuan-Ti Pureblood.
Oh, okay. That sounds cool.
Scary stuff.
So, what does the Explorer's Pack contain?
Exploring things, I assume.
It says it contains a backpack, a bedroll, so I'm gonna take those out for you. It contains a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, tinderbox, ten torches,
So like the flavor on the Blood Hunter, is it more like fighter that does what exactly? Like
it's sort of like a cursed fighter who curses themselves to become more powerful.
I see. Okay, so they like hurt themselves to become.
Yeah. Okay, so 10 days of rations.
Oh geez, you rolled hella stats. Are we still rolling stats or are we doing point by?
You can do either one.
Okay.
Water skin.
I think those were good, not crazy good though. One prime stat and some pretty good stat.
It is tempting to try to roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I roll it and then take point by if I really hate the roll?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Because I just want to
Yeah.
roll dice. Don't
Yeah.
get me.
For sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Where am I? Okay. Ouch. Strong start. Okay. Not great.
I got my 17 on the last roll though, so
Maybe I'll stick with the.
hey.
Oh no. Okay, give me a con
That's
score.
actually really good.
Is that
Yeah,
Come on.
everything? 1, 2, 3.
that's better than
I think
standard
that's
array
it.
anyway. Wait, hold on. Let me take out my calculator.
Also better than mine, I'm
30,
fairly
47,
certain.
57, 67, 74.
74?
Divide by 6, average of like 13. I think. Guessing. I'm not a math nerd. Hmm.
That's okay.
Well,
So your
it's
total is one less than mine. I'm at 75, but yours, you have
okay.
better like peaks. I feel like
Yeah,
Thanks,
if you
I'm very
do
proud
go
of
with
my.
those.
Hmm. Well, I would put the 17 in wisdom, which would get me to 18, because I'm a wood elf. And the 16 in dex, which would also get me to 18.
okay. Wow, that is much better than anything you could get with point buy anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
And I would have a 14 in con, which is one less than the 15 I have now. I don't know if I'd put the 7 in charisma or strength.
I think yeah.
Do I want to be a little feeble wood elf, or do I want to be a... Well,
You're a
I mean,
cleric,
a
right?
death cleric.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
not a
true.
death cleric, a grave cleric.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's not very charismatic on its own, is it? Alright, sure, I'll take it. But I'll put the 7 in charisma instead of an 8. God, it's still not Tev's rolls. That was just disgusting. Oh, I have to actually adjust it in.
Oh, I should probably change my stream name. I still got it to something.
Oh, do you know how to do the adjusting for my... Oh, I can do it right now. Never mind. I thought that was a DM only thing. Under this... And I want to change the base, right?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Charisma base, charisma mod should be 7. Wisdom should be 17. Yes. And then I get +1 from wood. Oh no. Okay, I really hate this in Roll20 because there's a definition of like wisdom underscore base, and then there's a separate thing called wisdom. Which one is? I think it's wisdom base should be 17, and then wisdom should be 18. That one.
Can you?
Yeah, that works. Okay, it just mouses down to 17 when I scroll over it. So set your base to what it is pre-racial, and then I guess after that, and then wait, and then the wisdom without the underscore base after it to what it is after racial. Dex. I'm going to be very hard to hit, and I'm sorry about that.
That's fine.
I really hated that in my game.
You made your own fucking bed, though.
Yeah, I did. My cleric had a 22 AC without Shield of Faith.
Oh my god.
At level 3. So when he put Shield of Faith on, he was at like 24. So it's just. Oof. I don't think he ever got knocked out.
No.
All right.
Dexterity base, dexterity 18. Dexterity mod. Or attack bonus 6. Base 10. Yeah. On base 15. Int.
Okay, I've just tweeted out that we're playing.
Ooh,
Pretty online.
this
I'm extremely online.
yeah, this guy's with the times.
Not that that's a bad thing.
No,
Okay. So this
It
is
is the curse I
all-
must bear to be extremely online.
yeah, I feel for you.
Okay, so all my ability checks are still at like -5 for some reason.
Weird. This
In my
I
initiative.
don't know. Before the character master, this worked out fine when we made them for your campaign.
Hmm.
But as I said, that was before the character master, so I don't know. Might be weird or whatever.
Have you chosen yet?
What I'm gonna play?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not really. I'm
You want to roll
I'm
for
leaning
it?
towards a divination wizard. I don't know what I'd roll for since I'm not.
Let it just like roll a d12 and see what happens.
For class?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not gonna do that.
Hmm. Alright, let's get back into this stuff. Initiative bonus is not 3.16. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, those special little borders on the
Yeah,
rolls.
that's the paid version right there. You get to play with the poor kids.
Nice. I like it.
You know what I hate about clerics?
Tell me.
Is that religion is an int skill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's weird.
but I mean,
It's
Well, yeah,
it kind of makes sense.
it does
yeah,
because I mean like what it works with it's I mean it's recalling information like history sort of.
Right.
yeah,
It's history subclass religion, but every religious class is wisdom based. It's just why should the wizard know more than cleric potentially about its own god? You know, I don't know. That's just annoying.
yeah.
Well, honestly, I'd rule that a cleric wouldn't even have to roll a religion check to know stuff about their own god. They'd just know it.
That's true too. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. You can just fuck the rolls.
Makes sense.
Maybe it's more just religion is recalling information about other gods that you don't worship.
Yeah.
It still just sounds weird though. I guess that the wizard might be better at religion than the cleric. Not that it's actually a deal that religion rules ever come up very much. Okay, so it's gonna make me go through here and actually every single one of my, because that should be not a minus.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Hmm. Maybe if I refresh.
I hate that the character mancer only has the really basic stuff from.
I thought that we would have gotten the fancier stuff since it has the version, but
Yeah, but I still think you have to pay for the
Okay,
player's
wow.
handbook within.
Liz's character is really strong. They can
Mhm.
they can lift 255 pounds
Wow.
without even being encumbered.
well, they don't have the large build, do they? You on
No, no.
Yeah. So like if she was large build, they can double that.
Wow.
Strong
So like
boy.
Dragonborn.
Strong snake.
Hmm.
And you have 10 gold, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. You are
I think that shows noble background, so I get like 25 gold, I guess.
you're proficient in common, abyssal. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the stream window. You can all close the window if you want.
Man, I really wish you could just edit a race. Instead, I have to, if I want to do human variant, I have to put it in
Manually?
manually, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so also draconic.
Okay, tell me why I put the 0.18 on there.
That's it's a rule that you can add in Roll20 that gives a tiebreaker to initiative that's equal to your dexterity score.
Oh, okay, so that's what the 0.18.
Oh, okay.
I see. Oh, because it's point your dexterity.
Yeah.
I see. I just look at the dex mod usually. Okay, I think everything works for me. I just need to get my inventory. Yeah. Yay. Did I put the save on there? Wisdom save. Mm. Okay. It's kind of annoying to have to put every single spell
Yeah, a little bit.
that you could possibly know as a cleric in.
Yeah.
So I have to find all the spell lists online.
Okay, now.
And one proficiency it's good of a choice.
So you have advantage, Liz, on survival against to track Fey, Fiends, and Undead.
Yep.
Cool.
And I think like advantage on intelligence check for those things.
Like
Like to recall information about them.
Oh, so like on nature or arcana?
I think so. They
I
weren't
think,
very
I
clear
think it's
about
just in
that.
general, anything to recall information about if it's like ranger stuff.
Makes sense. Wow, you're immune to poison.
Yep. And a magical resistance?
Yeah, the magical resistance, that's the good part. That's the
Yeah.
juicy stuff right there.
That is amazing.
You know, son, I'm gonna pick up religion just to be better at religion than you are.
Nice.
I didn't want it anyway.
Nah, I won't.
Wow. Okay, so you get like the gnomish magic resistance.
Oh.
You have advantage on saves.
Who?
That's pretty fat.
I didn't know.
Who has no miss resistances?
UNT or purebloods get the same.
Might even be better, I think. I think resistance, as in like taking half damage from
No,
spells
it's
or
just
something.
Yeah,
advantage on.
yeah. Gnome cunning gives them advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic, but Yuan-Ti get
Oh,
advantage on all saving throws against magic.
okay, that is
So
hella.
it's twice as better, twice as good,
There you go.
twice as better. What the?
Also, hello, Tyler.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, hey, you finally joined us.
Yep.
Cool.
I was just finishing up some world quests and all that fun stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
Get in that thing.
In what thing?
In the roll 20 thing.
Okay, give me the
Do I
link.
want- Do I
It's
want
pinned
inflict wound?
in the Discord.
Alright.
Sure, I'll take inflict wounds.
Whoops. No, that's not poison immunity. That's magic resistance.
I probably get Arcana from being a wizard, right?
Yeah. I
Uh,
think it's one of the ones you
You're
can get.
required. I think you're
Yeah.
required.
I think so too.
It might be from the. No, I don't think it's required. You just will usually get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here trying to pick out my one free from human variant, and I'm nature is intelligence, right? And investigation, I think.
Yeah, nature and investigation are both intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can have 5 spells prepared. Fancy.
Oh wow.
Is that per spell slot level, or is that
I
in
think that's
total?
just total.
Oh,
It's
that's
your. I
that's
think
less
it's.
good.
But since you're level 1,
Yeah,
You'll-
that's
you'll
4 plus 1, so 5.
since you're
So I'll
level
have
1, you
full
don't
count.
really need that many spells prepared.
Right, I'll have Guiding Bolt, Detect Magic, Cure
Oh,
Wounds,
that's a good one.
Healing Word, and Inflict Wounds, I guess. But I mean, I only have 2 slots, so.
Ooh, you have innate spellcasting, Liz.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
Poison spray and animal friendship that I can use indefinitely as long as it's with snakes.
That is pretty cool.
You
Yeah.
kind of said there's not more damage over time spells in D&D anymore.
Yeah. I guess it must have not been very balanced for that.
Boss fights?
I don't think it was that it was like balanced or anything like that. I think it was just the issue that like they just didn't want to deal with the writing element of having like 15 different fucking dots going on.
Right, yeah. That's
See,
probably it.
if you just ran a full dot squad, like
Oh,
a boss
that would
fight,
be
and
amazing.
it would be awful. I'm imagining dungeon mastering it, and I don't want to.
God.
When does it tick over on their turn, or does it tick over on your turn? Think about that.
God.
I'm
Yeah,
curious.
450 HP. There's 5 HP dots on it. Kill me now.
I'm
Which-
curious.
Which order do they go in again? Is
Yeah.
is it the fire dot or is it the water dot? Do they cancel out?
He's resistant to half the dots, but not that one. Yeah. No, I don't want to deal with that.
Oh
How much
God, I forgot he
D&D
was.
have you people played before? Sorry if I interrupted you there.
I've been playing D&D for I think 5 years now, and I've been DMing for about the same time as well.
Dope.
I don't even know how long. Like, I think I've been like off and on 10 years.
Hmm. All right. Cool.
Because I grew up around it, but like I've never been consistently playing it because all the groups fall apart for drama reasons.
Oh gosh.
It's
Yeah.
a lot easier online because you don't have to deal with drama.
Well, you do, just not in person.
Oh yeah, it's not that bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoops! I gave you a potion of animal friendship. That's not what I wanted to do.
A potion of animal friendship?
Yeah,
That sounds
How
wonderful.
does that work?
you drink it and then animals become friendly to you.
Oh, I thought you had to like make the animal drink it.
I think that's that'd be awesome. It's just a love potion.
Yeah, when you drink this potion, you can cast the animal friendship spell for 1 hour at will. Agitating this muddy liquid brings little bits into the view: a fish scale, a hummingbird tongue, a cat claw, or a squirrel hair. Mm.
Jeez.
You
Delicious.
You drink some squirrel hair.
Oh god.
I don't know how that doesn't
The,
work on you guys. I'm already excited.
The potion of regular friendship contains other types of stuff. It contains nails, pubic hair, etc.
Oh no.
My favorite.
The saving throws is a cleric or wisdom and charisma, right?
I think so.
Whoops! I
Isn't it
accidentally
charisma?
I'm
accidentally
Googling
gave
it.
you a shield instead of proficiency in shields.
Yeah, I did the same thing when I was making this.
I thought it was really funny that some of the mage stuff is very heavily charisma based and not intelligence.
It's charisma is more like
Well, they have to compensate for the fact that they stay in their study for hours at end and they get no social interaction.
I just like the idea of a spell that scales off of how fucking suave you are.
I thought with warlock it
Become
was like
the
more like
Bolt of the sexy mancer.
it was just more like strength of conviction or something like that.
Yeah.
Less than being sexy.
It could be both.
It could be
It's
both.
better when you think of it as that, though.
Honestly, you could make a whole character. That's just the sexy answer.
The sexy mancer.
I believe that's called the Book of Blue Magic.
There's a whole 3.5 edition book about that. Or was that second edition?
I have no idea. But it's
Neither.
like one of the best bonus books ever.
The fantasy book?
Yeah,
Erotic,
it's amazing. The erotic magic book.
Yeah. Alright, it is wisdom and charisma.
Oh.
Which suck.
What's the name of that guy who writes those erotic fiction books? Like I had sex with a roller coaster.
I have no idea, but that sounds very
If I
thrilling.
If I knew, I would pretend I didn't.
There you go. That's not something you typically are open about.
Just full honesty, Gary. Couldn't tell you if I knew. Okay. I tried to get some of my stuff in my inventory so you'd have to do less clicking and dragging.
I really can't remember his name.
If you Google it, it'll probably just show up. What did I need? Oh, Rich. Oh. Vision Fate Ancestry is one of Then. So that's an easy one to. I didn't catch what you were gonna play, Tyler. What did you say?
What kind of character I was gonna play?
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet. I'm probably gonna work with a bunch of acid spells and be a black dragon born.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Nice.
I'm actually really sad that the warlocks in D&D don't have any kind of a soul
Oh,
leech thing that
it's-
does damage to them and then heals you.
Yeah. Oh, I think the wizard has a spell like that.
Vampiric touch.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
I
awesome.
think it's a 5th level cleric, death domain cleric spell.
That's pretty cool.
Vampiric touch. That's yeah, it's a 3rd level spell. It's a death domain and grave domain spell actually.
Ooh, fancy. I don't think I want that.
It's also a warlock spell and a wizard spell.
Oh, nice. So
So
it can be a
Wait,
warlock
Are
thing.
you gonna do blade lock?
Oh, blade locks are great. I'm thinking of making myself a hex blade in another campaign.
I think a blade lock would work with what we're thinking about here because we don't have any beef.
Isn't this Snake Lady kind of strong and
I'm
tanky-ish?
not 100%. I assumed it was sort of fightery.
I think so, yeah. Oh yeah.
Why do I
I'm not-
always do this?
Here it is.
I'm not very squishy.
Sorry.
A wizard spell called Life Transference. You sacrifice some of your health to mend another creature's injuries. You take 4d8 necrotic damage, and one creature of your choice that you can see within range regains a number of hit points equal to twice the necrotic damage you take.
That's awesome.
It's from Xanathar's Guide.
So it's a new spell.
Sort of.
New-ish.
Ooh, Mask of Wild.
Sorry, I'm just finishing up this last thing and it'll be good to go.
Man.
Are you guys all strengthy boys? So am I gonna end up being
No.
boy or what?
There's no strength going on here. Nor dex.
Aren't rogues really busted in 5e?
It really depends on how you run your game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
They seem nice though.
How generous you are with sneak attack. It really depends. I ran an encounter not this week but last week that was just a bunch of rat rogues and in a sewer, and it just completely ass blasted the party, and it was a lot of fun because they were absolutely unprepared. But if you're generous with the sneak attacks, then
It's not even that hard necessarily to get sneak attack. You only really need either someone standing next
Don't they get
to who you're
a
shooting.
bonus
Right.
movement action that all they have to do is just get
bonus
behind
action.
something and then yeah.
Yeah, the
Bonus-
cunning action seems really good to me.
It is good, yeah.
So it's just a free sneak attack every time, just boop and boop and boop.
I think they
Man.
get kind of outshone later, especially compared to there's a difference between having to sneak to do fat damage, or just being a paladin, walking up and smiting twice with third level smites.
Yeah.
They both do the same thing, but one's a little simpler.
But they have other cool things like expertise and
Oh yeah. They're
skills.
definitely really good outside of combat too.
Right, no backgrounds in the character master either.
Right, yeah, I had to I'm in the process of getting a fake noble background because I want it's mm,
I'd love to like have some sort of joint backstory, but it sounds like we're sort of on different paths.
not necessarily. I think I might go like edgy. All my family's dead, but I'm still royal, sort of thing.
Trust fund baby, but I killed my parents.
Well, no, I didn't kill my parents.
That's the dark twist. Now later.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
They just tripped and fell into my knife repetitively.
yeah. No, I think I'm gonna be neutral good, or no, lawful good, because Great Domain very much lawful. You're dying and you're gonna stay dead, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm curious on
them's the breaks. Don't
curious
try to get
on
around that.
what would you say Tom is alignment wise?
Honestly, it's like the non-mean version of chaotic neutral, where you're just looking out for you mostly.
I think so too. Somewhere along those lines.
You have some definite neutral bends and some definite slightly evil, but like in a not villainous way, but just like in a it's me.
I've
It's me
also had
first.
sort of good things to my name.
Right, that's why
Even
neutral.
if yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Feel ya.
But I don't know. This backstory isn't something we need to figure out exactly right now, but sooner than later. What languages do I get?
Okay, I think I've just gotten done making your character sheet
For whom?
for Liz.
Ah. Oh, right. I was gonna have Dwarven. What languages are you taking? Ziv?
I only get to choose one, I think, right?
Well, as a wizard, I think you get at least one.
Oh, I do, yeah.
And I think as a human, you get another one. So you probably get 2. Not 100.
Yeah, that's true. I probably have a couple more. I'll have halfling at least. That's one of them. And I haven't really thought about the others since I didn't really know I was supposed to have
Do
more.
Elven then.
Yeah, think so?
I do think so.
Sure. Let's see, class feature. Actually, no.
There should be a bonus proficiency as part of being a wizard. Okay.
Class features, proficiencies, weapons, tools, same from skills. Equipment.
Hmm.
Can't really.
Yeah, I don't see
Maybe
it.
if there's.
I guess not. That doesn't make sense to me.
Didn't Tev have like a million fucking languages, or
Yeah,
am
I
I
don't remember
misremembering?
what from. Because her background was Haunted One.
Uh,
Hmm.
I forget how the fuck to make a character on this.
Black Dragonborn. That's cool.
Yeah,
Are you gonna be
I'm
edgy, dark,
I'm
evil
trying
guy?
to. I actually don't even know yet because I can't find out how to make a character on Roll20.
You need a sheet. You should have one underneath the second tab there, under Journal. Should say Tyler's character, and you should have edit abilities on that.
Oh, so I have to be like in whole
In
thing. Hold
Roll20,
on.
yeah. Inside the game.
Game, yeah.
Okay, your character sheet is done, Liz.
Yay, you did it. Thank you.
You just need to choose a name.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. I think I got the first name, like the.
Yeah, I have a
Well,
first name
you-
I don't
too.
know what about last name.
You want me to pass the character sheet back to you?
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Thank The lizard.
Hmm. Is chainmail disadvantage on stealth, or is it scale mail that's disadvantage on stealth?
Scale mail gives you disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, okay.
So does
So
Shane.
does it?
Yep. Both. Or at least Shane. Or am I lying? I might be lying.
Trying to find it in the
Armor
player's handbook.
table.
There's the
Here we
armor
go.
table, yeah.
Shane, disadvantage. All of them except. No, all of them at that range give disadvantage.
In medium?
No, but Shane is medium. Oh, you were talking about Shane shirt.
Yeah.
Shane shirt is not disadvantage. Scale is.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I get to start. I think I'd be starting with chain then. Versus scale, which gives me another AC, but I don't
Yeah,
want
one
the
more.
disadvantage.
7 HP to start.
I get
And I'm
10.
not. And I'm nowhere close to Teb's beef
What's your
wizard.
con?
One, I think. One extra.
Oh
Plus
god. You're gonna be the squishiest boy.
one. Yeah. Should have had my -1 in con. 5 HP.
Okay, 17 AC with my shield up. That's no disadvantage on stealth, so I can be the sneaky boy if you need me to be.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah.
Hey. Gotta put on my streamer persona.
Oh.
What's the thumbnail? If you have colored hair.
I'm
Could always put an
yeah.
actual close-up of a thumbnail as your thumbnail.
Nice.
I'm a professional
that's
gamer.
too
That
clever.
means that sometimes when I'm streaming, I say racial slurs.
It's just part of gaming.
Yeah,
This
Oh
happens.
god.
Nothing you can do about it.
I was in a heated gamer moment.
It's not your fault.
DM.
I contracted Tourette's that only says racial slurs.
I took a bit of Ambien.
Then you wouldn't be doing anything. You'd be barely conscious.
Oops.
Ooh,
Didn't mean to do that. Oh, there's an
Fucking
inspiration button. You can click it.
You never use inspiration.
Yeah, because fuck you guys.
Brutal.
You should
So how are we
reborn
doing
my
our,
RP.
How are we doing our ability scores? We just rolling them?
You can either roll or take the point buy.
Alrighty.
So I
I'll
guess roll, and
make things interesting.
if you roll shitty, you can take the point buy, which is what I was gonna do, but I rolled well.
Alright, so where do I do the rolling?
So do /roll 4d6 k3, so that'll roll 46 and keep 3, like this.
Okay, let me scroll down the bottom. Alright.
Fuck, where's the back?
Now, when I roll these, do I get to pick which one of these goes where, or do I roll them
Yeah.
one at a time?
We're not doing
Alright.
the Iron Man hardcore.
I love that stuff sometimes, but
Yeah,
alright.
that's not for a campaign like Elemental Evil is, I guess. That'd be fun for a one-shot, though. Just murder everyone.
1, 2, 3, 5.
You
So I
don't
gotta
even
do
get to,
5 of these.
maybe you don't even get to pick your own class. Yeah, you have to /roll.
Oh, herder.
Slash R.
I think you're supposed
Unrecognized command.
to put two square brackets between. I mean around the 4d6k 3.
What do the brackets do?
Oh yeah, that too. /R 4d. You have to put 2 on each side.
Oh, what? What does it do?
Huh.
That's what I mean.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's the one.
Gosh.
Oh wait, you did 46k4, not 46k3.
Oh yeah, I'm not actually rolling. I was just doing this. Oh, that was still a 17. Okay.
Nice.
Wow, that's interesting, I guess.
It gives it the green border if one of the.
Okay, there we go.
It's a 6, right?
Yeah.
13, not bad.
That, fuck's sake. I didn't.
I just
I
typed
didn't save it.
/roll. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
it's.
You can
I
just
keep-
press up in the chat.
Oh, there we go.
I keep
There we
typing
go.
GM roll.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh. Oh. Oh, that is savage.
Yeah, it is. I have a 5 to
Put it in
charisma
con.
on my
You won't.
character in the other campaign.
Let's see. Okay.
That's pretty good.
1, 2, 4, 5.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
One more, right?
No, that's 5, right?
We need
1,
6, I
2,
think.
3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
you need
I
6.
only see 5.
Wow, that's really unlucky.
The 5, yeah.
Am I missing something? You should have one more roll, right?
Yeah,
No,
you need
strength,
more.
dexterity, constitution, intelligence, and wisdom.
And charisma.
Charisma.
Well, yeah, I don't see the. Oh wait, there we go.
You have 6
Ta-da.
stats. Oh, there it is. So, So you could. That's probably better than point buy.
Yeah, it's definitely better than point buy, but am I allowed to maybe possibly re-roll that 5 or nah?
You could always take point buy.
5s can be interesting.
Let's see. Where would I even put a 5?
Well, what are you gonna? Are you gonna be like a heavily armored
I'm a
hexblade?
warlock. So I'm not 100% sure on what I'm doing here.
Could be wisdom.
Warlock's main stat is wisdom, right? Or charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah.
Yep.
So depending on what kind of armor you're taking, you're gonna want charisma and probably dex and con. If you're a blade
Yeah.
lock.
I guess I'll just put my shit stat in wisdom.
You can just be a goof.
There you go.
Just who makes bad choices all the time.
Let's see.
Maybe that's why you're a warlock, because you just made a really poor choice. Really bad judgment.
The demon made a very good argument. I don't know what to say.
Even with that 5, what was your total sum? Do you remember?
Like 74?
Yeah,
something
this
like
is
that.
a 74, so...
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I had 2 10s, and he has nothing below a 10 other than the 5.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I had
I think
I had a 7 too.
I think you both are on 74, and I'm on 75.
Yeah.
Great.
So,
So I'm gonna keep my background pretty ambiguous if you wanted to do like something about that with your human self. What I was thinking is like maybe my family took in like a human from a nearby human settlement, like an orphan, just as a gesture of goodwill. And maybe that was you.
I first, when you first said it, I imagine it like your family took in a full-grown human.
No.
Just to like.
So maybe we grew up together because you were just like think like political marriage except orphans, and you're just raising them instead of marrying them.
Oh.
But like as a gesture of goodwill, the wood elves from the nearby forest would take in an orphan from the village, and that orphan was you. Yeah? Yeah?
I'll consider it. It's pretty far from what I actually imagined myself, but it's interesting.
What are you imagining?
I was more like into since I'm going with the divination thing, like a traveler who's probably spent a lot of time with the traveling folk, like learning the ways of.
Maybe I still traveled. I think my guy's pretty young.
I'm also not super set on whatever my backstory is gonna be, so I'm open to like. As I said,
It mostly
I'm.
depends because I don't want to have like a big fancy noble family I can just run back to. Because that's sort of what the noble background implies in the player's handbook.
Doesn't the charlatan background have like a fake identity one?
Ooh, it might. I don't think I want to be a charlatan though. But that could be interesting.
I was actually thinking maybe
false identity. You have
charlatan
created a
well.
second identity. That documentation established acquaintances, disguises allow you to assume that persona. Well, I wouldn't tell you guys if I was if I was cheating.
Gosh.
Oh, right. I do have the set of fine clothes. No, I don't. I should have that. That's important. So I can look fancier than you nerds if I want to.
very important.
But that would mean that you have to either take. You would have to take like the noble background as well. If we did that.
So what does the noble thing do?
Skill proficiency is history, persuasion, a type of gaming set, a language of your choice, a set of fine clothes, a signet ring for your family, a scroll of pedigree, and a purse with 25 gold. But we can change that because that sounds kind of lame,
Yeah, I mean, you can customize these backgrounds.
which is what I wanted to do.
Yeah. One cool thing in Xanathar's guide is it can give you options for deciding how did you become a noble.
Oh,
okay.
right. There's a lot of stuff like that in Son of Ours.
Like for
I forgot
example,
about Xanathars.
This is your life, right?
Yeah. Some pretty interesting. Yeah, that's the one. This is your life. This one's pretty interesting. My family recently came by its title, and that elevation thrust it into a new and strange world. Or my family has been disgraced, and I intend to clear our name.
Maybe my family's been disgraced. And they were a higher family, which is why they are taking in orphans, as was expected of them.
Are you trying to force me into this edgy orphan
No, not
stereotype?
really. I'm just throwing hypotheticals.
Orphans are
Yeah,
always
no, I'm
so
kidding, I'm
edgy.
kidding.
But I would have parents, and they would, by extension, be your parents, but adopted parents. It's less edgy than just straight orphan, because then there's still parents that the DM can kill.
Yeah. Very rarely do you have an adventurer who knows who their parents are or has
Honestly,
living parents.
No joke. 5 out of 6 in my game have parents.
Oh, that's really good. That certainly breaks the
Yeah.
the time honored tradition of
But
having really.
The only one who doesn't kind of makes up for it because she's a half drow, so it's like edgy enough for the rest of the party.
Oof.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's more than enough to make up for it.
Yeah, I think that's true.
But honestly, I think you're really missing out if you don't have parents, because I've had so much fun playing one of my characters' mom.
Wow,
and just-
that's great to say because both of my parents are dead. Just kidding, my dad's.
You can raise them from the dead and kill them again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I've just spent like the last 3 sessions just constantly shaming him. Like, oh, so now you're visiting. What do you need now? Oh, you never call. Oh, I should
nice.
I could scry on you, but I respect your privacy. You know, that sort of thing. And
You never write.
You never send. Like, how hard is it to send? Like, it's not that big. And she's like a druid, so she could just be scrying on her son all the time. Who knows?
Son, how old is your character?
Oh, probably like 80.
Oh gosh.
I know. But for Wood Elf, that's really young. That's like 15, 17 human years. Maybe he'd be like 90. It's pretty young.
That's such a fucking weird dynamic between the two of us then.
Right? Exactly.
You'd be like my supreme brother / father. I don't know.
No, it would be more like in Elven Society, if I remember right from Mordenkainen's, it's more like I would be helping like the older brother, but you would sort of grow up faster than I did. So I would be like there for each of the phases, considering that I sort of have life experience, but in Elven Society, not really, because I'm still like a babe.
Yeah.
To them. So it would create this weird dynamic where I'm technically your older brother, but maybe you're like you're further along and closer to dying than I am.
Yeah.
And
man.
but the difference is that when you become more proficient in magic, in Forgotten Realms, a lot of the times, like once you hit levels in Wizard, your life just kind of gets longer.
Yeah.
Like some of the big famous wizards, they're not liches or anything. They're just 1,000 years old. Nobody knows exactly
There we
the
go.
specifics.
Maybe that's my character motivation, looking for a way to
Just live
live
longer.
forever.
Yeah, you could be a really short-lived race like an Aarakocra or a Dragonborn.
I think he would think he's a short-lived race, no matter what he took, if he wasn't
Yeah,
an
pretty
elf.
much.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
elves see everything that lives less than 500 years as short-lived race.
I saw
Yeah, pretty much.
something here that
Maybe you want to live forever as long as I live, huh?
Here's
That's your goal.
here's something I saw in the hermit background in Xanathars that sort of caught my eye. I felt compelled to forsake my past, but did so with great reluctance, and sometimes I regret making that decision.
Ooh.
So that could sort of be like, if we try to work them together, your thoughts and mine, that we did grow up together, but at some point I felt like I had to do something for myself.
Yeah.
And probably spent a couple of years apart at least.
Okay. So that would be like post-teenager, right?
Yeah.
But the issue is that wouldn't that be where you first became like a wizard or something? Or would you be a wizard already? Because you're in this position of
I think
privilege.
that's fine. I think that's fine. Like I did, through my travels, gather knowledge, and and when I return.
I think my family would have been rich enough to just say, "Yeah, you can go to wizard school. I don't care."
But I don't think that's a
Jeez,
choice, right?
Mom, you just don't understand.
No, please go to wizard school. We want to support you. No,
I don't think it was like a conscious thing that he was like, I want to leave because I want to be a wizard. It's probably more like, I want to leave because I need to find myself, sort of spiritual thing.
Okay, so maybe you were really young when you were orphaned.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't really know anything about who you were beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you were like less than 1 year old.
Yeah, probably. Sure.
So maybe something happened to your family in that village. Because that's probably not something that happens too often. Or maybe you were just like left on the steps. Or maybe your family's dead. Or maybe you're trying to find your family. Maybe you don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you have absolutely no idea.
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary is so good. I think I have that prepared. And every time I see that spell in fucking my game, is my sanctuary, my sanctuary.
One of them, I was looking at monk subclasses, Unearthed Arcana, I think.
If you want to look over my character, you can. I just finished them.
Oh.
There's one who has like sanctuary as something built into themselves. Like whenever someone tries to attack, they have to roll. But if they succeed, they become immune to it for an hour. But it's always there. Really fucking nutty stuff.
You don't have to take the SRD options like the Acolyte or the Fiend if you wanted to do something different. You just have to put it in manually rather than.
Yeah.
I'll just do this for now.
Okay. Let's see. So,
you can also choose to
maybe you were
opt out of the
character mancer.
Yeah.
Maybe you were driven to go out and leave the family, or to do whatever it is you're doing, and maybe I'm following you because the family got disgraced and we wanted to clear the name, and you wanted to learn more about yourself since you just came of age.
Possibly.
It's a coming of age story.
Yeah, for both of us, since I'm like at the elven coming of age thing.
Midlife elf crisis.
Either
Well,
that
It's
or
like the 10th
Mhm.
life, 1/10 life crisis.
either that or you reunite because of whatever happened to the family.
Oh. Well, I need a reason why I'm a death or a grave cleric.
Stuff just happens, you know.
It's not. It isn't like a.
You took
career
up the
path.
magic of being like you picked up the magic of being a cleric solely because you wanted to go to your parents' grave and try to resurrect them.
Oh god,
Oh
that's
boy.
rough. That's rough. I think I'll go
Mom,
with a
love
hermit.
me.
That
I
is
think I'll
rough.
go with a hermit background. It might also like work somewhat for the campaign. I'm not sure, but the feature is pretty cool. And
There you go. There's a really cool concept. Is if like somebody was like obsessed with trying to res their parents, and then a demon kind of like just to fuck with them started talking to them through their parents' corpse.
that's rough.
Oh boy. Now that's an evil demon.
Or a really messed up angel.
Oh, I
Um,
need to make it a last name.
Angels are
Mender,
pretty fucked up in D&D.
That's true.
Mender, listen to this. The feature of the hermit. The quiet seclusion of your extended hermitage gave you access to a unique and powerful discovery. The exact nature of this revelation depends on the nature of your seclusion. Might be a great truth of the cosmos, the deities, the powerful beings of the outer planes, or the forces of nature. It could be a sight no one else has seen. Blah 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 blah. Work with your GM to determine the details of your discovery and its impact on the campaign.
Right, right.
So if you have something you'd like to do with that, that would be cool.
Yeah, I think we might be able to do something with that, especially with this campaign. I think I did the same sort of thing with another character in another campaign. I think it was also Liz's character.
Hmm. All right.
She played a
Cool.
hermit, and I gave her the some plot relevant information for the for the um, for the campaign.
So maybe this calamity that fell upon our house was recent, very recent, and that's why we're together.
Yeah.
And that's But why? Maybe we're like a religious faction in our community, and that's why I'm a grave cleric.
Do they have a faction, or not a faction, do they have a race yet that's like a snake person?
There's a little lizard folk.
Yeah, there is lizard folk.
There's lizard folk, and there's also the UNT pure blood. Though they're not really a snake person; they're more like a person with snake
Snake.
blood.
I'm still waiting for a snake person because I want to be able to unhinge my
can.
jaw and try to swallow somebody my size.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
yeah, I think that's a different campaign.
I'm not gonna kink
No,
shame.
I just not even as a kink thing. I just think it'd be a hilarious weapon for them constantly to make Constitution saves against my stomach acid.
Do you have
Oh
any
right.
preference
Why
for
do they
the
call
last
him
name?
the Devourer? Oh God!
Oh boy, they call him the Devourer.
The Devourer.
Oh boy, and Tev just came in just as you were talking about Vor.
Oh God! Every time.
No, I didn't
Like-
say vor. I said vorticulture.
Horticulture. Oh God. Do you have like a preference for the last name, Ziv? Because
Nah.
I'm trying to like find a good name generator and just get ideas from it.
I think You know, the one that D&D Beyond uses, I think it's just if you Google fantasy name generator, it has a ton of names,
Yeah, I
tons
think
of
it's
them, like
just
real
called
places.
Fantasy Name Generator.
Yeah,
There's so many of them.
yeah.
There's also
crazy amounts.
specialized ones,
Like which one?
like ones that specifically do like elvish sounding names and shit like that.
Do you think it would be something like trunk branch, or would it be like actual more elven sounding bullshit?
Yeah, like let me get an example
I
real
think
quick.
more elven soundish, especially since there's some sort of nobility.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
true.
free
That's true.
range.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, like
So like this one's pretty good. So are we talking male or female names?
Its last name.
so it really doesn't matter.
A family name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yingalore. Wow, got some pretty good ones here.
Oh, here's a good one. I'll post it in here if you are interested.
Ilf. I've used this site a lot, actually. I kind of like Silmare,
Yeah.
but that doesn't sound elven noble enough.
What?
Silverona? That's pretty good.
I like this one, but the first thing I thought of when I read it was like
Nailing?
nailing somebody.
Yeah.
I'm only getting weird ones like Grenarin,
Granary.
Luminor is pretty good.
Fidark.
I like Luminor. Let's go with
There you
Luminor.
go.
And my first name is Lathy, so it's Lathy
Lit.
Lathy Luminor.
Ooh.
That's a tongue
Sick.
twister. Say that 5 times fast.
Lathy Luminor. Lathy Luminor.
Oh.
Lathy Luminor. Lathy Luminor. It's not really a tongue twister.
Tev-
to be honest.
Tev just posted. Tev just commented Nailin Palin.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's actually the first thing that came to my mind. But that's
Oh,
only because
good.
I'm from Alaska.
Tev's watching the stream.
Ugh. Hello, Tev.
Hi, Tev.
Did you want to do the start? Because I've DM'd the start of the campaign, and it's a pretty good intro. I
The
guess.
Trouble in Red Larch.
Yeah, that we could just do today. It wouldn't take long.
Yeah, depending on how far our characters are.
I'm ready. Play ready. I think.
Mm,
I don't
I'm
exactly.
What about,
I don't exactly know how to play him, but I think that's
um,
something I want to figure out as we go.
Okay. What about Ziv?
I'm not that far off, I guess, but I haven't. I just chose my equipment, and now I have spells left. That's pretty much it. And I don't have a name either. Gosh.
Well, you would have an elven name, even though you're human.
Yeah, sure.
That's a definite. It would need to be something really elven bullshit.
Yeah,
Sure.
Like, it would need to have like at least 6 syllables.
Treliorn.
Yeah, like bullshit like that.
Arbelladon.
But something that can be shortened.
Or Belladon. Sounds some fucking.
That
Argy.
sounds like an evil, like,
T-Rex.
rock elemental.
Yeah, that's rad. Way Scarin. Reloidark.
Merit.
Are you
Oh my god.
using the fucking
minute.
generator?
This-
Are you?
Valdethus.
This one's just a really fancy way of spelling Meredith.
Crarora.
Crororo.
I like that. Balbalar.
What about
What?
Ballbuster?
Balbalar.
It's like, is he an orc? Is he an elf? Who knows?
No, he's the ball baller.
Chathangalus. Chungus Bungus.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
Madan.
you have a separate thing set up for the viewers.
Lilaminenokis.
Oh, I could have been doing that then, so that they can't see,
Dark
Yeah.
so that you guys can't see all my spooky campaign notes.
Yeah, we're starting level 1, Tev.
Yeah, it's the very
Babies.
beginning, the babyest. I'm gonna be right back, but won't be more than 5-10 minutes.
All right.
Good luck.
So you get to choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells to start off, and three cantrips.
Hit me.
This will probably be the toughest part.
Got a whole list of elf names here. Let's see.
Shungus.
Did you just look at all the goofy shit that we put?
Yeah.
Oh God. We had in one of my campaigns a guy who had an elf named Varus, and his last name he called it Attack.
What?
Varus Attack. And the worst part is it happened just after the Paris bombing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was sort of weird.
Interesting.
Andrathath.
What's Shungus from? There's something about that name that sticks out to me. Shungus.
Elephant. Chungus?
Yeah. Coined by Jim Sterling. It's said to mean anything and everything. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Chungus. The Scroomy Bingus and the Chungy Springus. No, wait, the Crungy Spingus. Very, popular game.
That's fucking amazing.
Okay, this one is just Cameron. Arialimda. Nimodamron. Girugamesh.
Oh gosh.
Castle Tanira. Ephanesaf.
Shit. Trying to.
I don't think that's a very good name.
Shit.
Just spell it like CHIT.
Trying to decide where to focus my attentions right now on the spells or the name.
Get an interesting I am noise. It's like just on the border of ear shredding, but not quite.
It's a little loud. You can change that. The master music volume level. I don't know what that does. Do 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 do. Aranthorignanin.
Where are you finding these?
Phallus Faradar.
Alice.
There you go. There's your blue magic.
Landanifinion. Eradiruionion. Wait. Yeah,
Gotta go
look
with
at this one.
prestidigitation.
Eradiruionion. Tev says if my character dies in Sun's campaign, my new character's middle name will be Garugamesh Markiplier.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's on ardin.com/generators. Hold on, I'll put the link in the Discord. Gives a lot of really long names. Landacounson. Gwedagdoran.
Gwedagdoran.
Noah
like that one.
Damtrach. Gunmurithian. Talamanonian.
Whoa, Black Betty, Bambalam.
What the fuck? Waltha Forasnen.
Awel Farazian.
Wiggle diggle dump kiss.
Melglur Dothan. Melkafariston. Targlur Gorder.
Landane Finduil.
Targlur Gorder. Aethadorder. Bart. Dardurionion. Very Arothanin.
I think we've come to the conclusion that whatever you're using is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachenathon. Doganonther. Revion. Athanil. Arthanil.
Leviosa.
It's pronounced Leviosa.
Accio Bomb.
Rachenathon.
Rosetta Stone.
Rosetta Stone. Rasminaeon.
Rah rah Rasputin.
Let's see.
Target.
Does the wizard get more cantrips? Or do?
Tev says Target Walmart.
Sure.
Nostafader. Trista Glenian. Drogpanton. Rigdon. Ronald Rigdon. Kundmeluan. Ah, yes. Macaulay Kundmeluan.
Liz, what's your character?
My character? What do you mean?
Yes.
Vazesh?
Your character that you're playing in this.
Najash, I think.
Hello?
Yo.
So, any good ones since I was gone? 'Cause
No.
I'm still kind of on Luminor.
We have Target Walmart. Girugamesh.
That sounds, the Esh is too orky. That
Uh,
wouldn't fly.
Rasferatur. Morthanter.
Rasferret.
Tristergoron.
Tristergoron shortens pretty well to Trist. If you're still looking for a first
Wait.
name.
Oh my god. Aranamondimion.
Wow.
I
That's
guess
intense.
Firebolt is the one you want to go with for cantrips.
Usually, yeah. Doing the deeps. Do you have a name yet?
Oh
Ziv?
my god, this
The
one's,
name.
this one's Poland dancing.
I guess we know what they do for a living. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Yeah. Bernathindraug. Minamondorthon.
That's sufficiently long.
Aramandorian.
What about the DeLorean?
Aramandorian's pretty good. Dimian. Aramandimian. Kundmelon.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
I was thinking maybe Caliph. Caliph. C-A-E.
Calith Luminor. Yeah, it even sounds sort of like my name.
Yeah.
Because my name's Lethe spelled.
And he'd probably usually maybe go by Kale. Something like
Sure.
that.
So you'd be like Calith or Calith.
I actually picked this up from one
Why
of the
does-
generators. I just posted.
Why does every name that I can find end with
Okay.
onion?
What?
Oh my god. Tev just commented, Lethe is here.
Please
Yep.
no.
The cringiest wizard I've ever seen.
Oh my god. Look at his chin. I think I'm gonna swap my 10 and 7, so I'll have 10 charisma instead of strength.
Oh.
So I'll be a
Ah
wimpy
yes,
boy.
your name could be Hannah Montana.
I figure that's good because my savings, I'm proficient in charisma saves, so might as well lean into that as a cleric.
Gunmubelatan.
I like Calith.
Yeah.
Didn't do that.
Calith Luminor. That sounds elven.
Yeah. It really does.
Calith and
I
Leaf.
agree.
But if you say go by Kale, I mean, like, that sounds human enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Human enough.
So
Yeah.
when you're in a village and they ask your name, you won't look like a weirdo.
Yeah, like, wow, this he's like a weeaboo, but for elves.
Wow.
He's a Silvaboo.
You can pretend he's normal. You have your spells down?
Nah, I don't. But if that's what's stopping us, I could just like work on it as we're doing stuff. I don't know.
Well,
From what I remember, the intro, there's plenty of time to work on it.
well, it doesn't really matter, cause we can always make some time another time.
Okay. I mean, I have plenty of time right now. We can do the intro if you wanted.
Hey.
Start the intro. I don't know how you're gonna do it. When I did it, I just had them riding on a cart into Red Larch when they got ambushed by goblins or something like that.
That sounds a lot like the intro to Lost Mine.
Yeah, that was kind of what I stole it from. But I didn't have the goblin ambush lead anywhere, especially
Yes,
since
So-
it was just a combat encounter.
yeah, it was more like introduction to Cedar of the Mind since I was doing it in person.
So if a swarm of goblins were to take over like a really hoity-toity place, like really, really high society, would they then become snoblins?
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Probably.
That's a theory.
That's just a theory.
Hypothetical.
gosh.
Not my head canon. Haven't been thinking about that for 6 hours, no sir.
I don't think about anything for that long.
What's the deal with wizards and armor?
Absolutely
And they-
none. You have 0 proficiencies in it.
Alright, cool.
You have to pick up your proficiencies elsewhere.
What's the
On armor.
deal with wizards in armor? I mean, how do they cast spells?
I think you're like legit not allowed to cast spells if you're wearing armor you're not proficient in.
Yeah,
It is harsh.
unless you take like a feat that gives you proficiency.
Yeah,
in
you
armor.
you you can take the
You can
lightly
take the
armored
lightly
feat,
armored feat.
Yeah. No
and
fucking
you'll get
way.
an extra. You'll
Here
get
you
an
go.
extra like two or three AC, which is pretty serious business.
Won't be doing that.
But is it serious enough business?
It does take some pretty serious business.
My dex mod is 0, I think.
Oh
Hold
god!
on, I'm gonna be back in a bit.
All right. So we have party face, right? Tyler, you're gonna have charisma boy.
Yeah,
Okay, and you can talk.
yeah.
That's
I'm just very not wise.
oh god.
I have a 5 in wisdom, so.
Oh shit. All right, so we'll let you talk. You're not gonna make the deals.
Alright, I got him on our side. Now it's your turn. I just go A and pelvic thrust a few times, and then they're warmed up for you.
Do you have like the spooky black dragon horns that are like pointed forward, or no? You know how black dragons have like the skull shaped head outline with the horns pointed forward, but horizontally.
That's good for headbutting.
Yeah, you know, it looks spooky. But then you walk up and you pelvic thrust a few times, and
Yeah, there you go.
then everything's fine. I don't know. I don't know what your blood hunter kind of has for stats. Are you a beef boy or what?
I rolled really good stats. Like the least I have is 12, and that's in dexterity.
Nice.
Okay, so you're the beef boy.
Yeah, my strength is 17 and my constitution is 16.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Good. We
Nope.
need a beef boy.
I got decent constitution too.
Yeah, I have a 14 in con. So I'm a Dexy boy because I have a 18 Dex and 18 Wisdom. So here's the plan: you lube them up with your charisma, and then I step
I'm also
in,
very deceptive.
and then I step in and make sure you don't do dumb things.
There
But
you go.
I only have a 10 in intelligence, so you know, like it could be worse. I just have like baby muscles.
Just barely enough muscle to stand.
Yeah.
Can't keep your head up.
Well, for-
So you just run around like a confused toddler.
I'm wearing chain shirt, a shield, and a spear. So I mean, like,
So you're just crawling on the ground.
I guess. How
I'll go
how
for
does-
the ankles.
I'm trying to figure out what my carry weight is. Okay, so it'd be 7 times 15. Slash roll 7 star team. Does that work? 105. Okay, I'm like halfway encumbered with just my starting stuff. Fine. Oh, put a emerald ring in your inventory as if
Okay.
for your family, and an extra. I think it's 25 gold extra
Okay,
on
I
top
am
of your
back.
class starting. So you should have 35 gold to start. Is what I.
Welcome, Bukake.
Nope.
So 35 gold and the
Whoa.
emerald ring, which is from our family. I didn't put a gold value on it because it's not something we're selling. Because it's going to be worthwhile just to have the, have it there. Other than that, I think we're good. Oh, right. I wanted to ask about swapping one of my cleric features for the warlock feature that was in the UA that I needed to bring up to Mr. DM. Bender.
Yes.
I wanted to swap the Eyes of the Grave for the Raven from the UA Warlock.
Let me check real quick.
It might be too much.
That's from the
Could
Grave
nerf.
Domain, right? Eyes of the Grave.
Yeah, it's just undead, like
Yeah,
knowing
it's
where
basically
undead
Divine
are
Sense, but
all the time,
slightly less good.
and it's all the time. It's not like a Wisdom mod, so it's better than Divine Sense a little bit,
Hmm.
but it's just undead.
So
We
it's
could
the
nerf
Raven.
the Raven from the Raven Queen patron.
So you get a Sentinel Raven, right?
Yeah, you could say it doesn't give the.
Well, they're both exploration features, so I'll give it to you.
Okay, just as is.
Yeah.
All right, rad. I don't want it to be like a specific Raven. Just like there's always some kind of Raven, and it's not always the same one. But it's just a family thing, maybe.
Yeah, we'll say it's a spirit sent to you by your god.
Sure. And I'm not gonna give it a name because it's a different one each time. I
Right.
think.
That it's the same one, but it keeps getting a new feather style.
Yeah. He changes it up every time, and he's like, "All right, gotta put on this."
It's going to
They're
be,
not going to expect the cockatiel mohawk this time.
It's going to the bird barber.
Yeah, there you go. The bird burr.
Not
The bird burr.
okay.
So what was the last name?
Luminor.
Luminor. So I've got my sheet now anyway.
Let's download this. Come on. No.
Oops. That's the wrong button. Okay, I haven't chosen all my spells yet, but I have 3 out of 6.
You have all your cantrips.
Yeah. A lot of the spells aren't in the character thing either.
Oh god, that's long. Shit. It's not gonna get any shorter though. Okay. Well, I would be the only scout in the party, so I guess it makes sense for me to have a scouty as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. No rogue ranger bullshit abusing find familiar and magic initiative. Spamming 8 help actions. Yeah. I think we're good. Oh, I should have this on here. Circle of Mortality, which is the fattest thing in the class, pretty much.
Do wizards get to add their int modifier to damage?
I don't think
Not
so.
on
No.
cantrip. Not on.
Not on first level spells either?
Only if it says so.
Alright. So, spellcasting ability, should I put intelligence or none?
Intelligence, if you're a wizard.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay. I need to spare the time. I need Bane and False. Okay. I think we're good.
Okay.
I don't know how much you have prepared if you wanted to do it today or next week.
We could start quite soon. Yeah. Just have to bring up my my notes real quick.
Okay. I have lots of time
Note
today.
you don't.
Oh no! You killed me.
Disadvantage. Everything you do.
Permanent curse.
Whatever
Whatever
I
I
want.
We are rolling that.
All the mobs are pun-stoppable.
Oh no.
15 damage on a first level.
No, that's not damage.
That's
it's
the hit.
the roll.
I see. The 10 is the damage. It's still pretty fast. Alright, what'd you take? Light, prestidigitation, and fire. Nice. What do you have prepared?
Not sure yet. I'm doing a lot right now. Also,
Oh.
I didn't mean to take Expeditious Retreat. I'm gonna remove that one.
No running for this boy.
Yeah, at least I might take it, but I haven't decided yet.
Feels nice to have like 15 spells already.
Oof.
Pretty good.
And I get to
Other
have at level 1,
fuckers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells. Now cantrips, how many do I get? All the cantrips too, or just
You get the amount of cantrips that it says you get.
great? Let me look up how many cantrips I get.
I think for a wizard you get 3. If you're a cleric, you also get 3.
Have a look.
So
No,
let's
3.
see what the
Maybe it's
preparing stuff is
Yeah,
about.
it levels up like wizards do. So I get 3 at level 1,
Cool.
but then 4 at level 4. So I took guidance, Toll the Dead, and thaumaturgy, and I get spare the dying for free for my class feature. So I have 4,
Cool.
and I can cast spare the dying as a bonus action, with a range of 30. So you're not allowed to die. It's not happening. Don't do it. Against the rule.
Okay, so it's int modifier plus wizard level, so 5 spells I can have prepared.
Okay, so that's pretty much all of them
Yeah,
for now, because you don't have you just have your starting.
I can have. How many do I have right now? I think I have 6, so it's one off. Let's see, is that correct? No, that. Why did it give me? Why did it tell me to pick 6 spells then?
What's wrong?
Oh, it's slots per level. That's the thing. It prompted me to pick 6 spells, first level spells.
Right.
And I thought the player's handbook wasn't agreeing with me, but it turns out it's not an issue.
You, I think you prepare fewer spell. You prepare more spells than you can cast, and you know more spells than you can prepare.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa!
Sorry about that.
Oh, sounds
First of
like
all,
someone's
dare
alarm.
Yeah, it's my alarm to remind me to take my don't go nuts meds.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
crap! I need to
I
take
have
some
to
as
do-
well. Okay, let's all take our crazy people meds now.
There you go.
Okay,
Med time.
1 minute break. See you later.
Heavily medicated D&D.
Yes, we should call ourselves the medical roll.
The pharmacy squad.
The pharma squad.
Because all of our enemies will be far from mercy. Wah, 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 wah.
Pharma squad. Move out.
Delicious, nutritious sertraline.
Num num.
Yummy in my tummy. That's pretty funny. Is Chromatic Orb what you choose, or do you roll for it? I don't remember.
I choose.
I see. And what feat did you take? Lucky?
Yeah.
your luck was just getting picked up by some rich kid.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe that's where it started.
Works out for the backstory.
He left all
Love
the
it.
other shit kids behind.
All right, I'm back.
Went off to the life of luxury.
Love
That's
it.
why you got the lucky feet right there.
Oh gosh.
See you later, fuckers, he says, double deuces, as he flips up the birds to the other orphans.
Mm.
Flavor.
I
raven?
remember it so well.
Yeah, the double raven. So I'm thinking like the elf family is kind of like a spooky, in the dark part of the forest. I guess it would be Crypt Garden Forest because that's nearby, right? From where we are. Let's have a looky. From what I remember. Leave side. Okay. So it could be the High Forest or the Crypt Garden Forest. I don't know anything about the High Forest really, or the Crypt Garden Forest. Unsure which. Hmm. So the High Forest, I guess, maybe. So we're from the north and east of Red Larch.
Makes sense.
It's a bigger forest than the Crypt Garden. And a little more out there. Maybe near the grandfather tree, the big giant tree in the middle of the forest.
The great Deku tree.
Yeah, it kind of is, except it can move and kill things.
You get too close to it, he becomes the Great Deku Tree.
Oh no!
I've seen where that's going before.
Evil Dead, not like this.
Me no likey.
Someone out there likes that. Is Tev still in the chat? She likes that.
I think so.
I always wondered like why the stone bridge is here. Like there's no explanation in it from the intro adventure. It's just kind of like there, man. Like dwarves, they built that shit, dude.
Mm.
Just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Yep.
It's just a big
Tev-
fucking
Tev's
stone
still there.
bridge. Oh, hey Tev. I'm just king shaming you.
Oh
As a
no.
heads up.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Oh shit, I can find familiar stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay, so maybe you can find familiar raven. Maybe it's a crow.
I'm used to being king shamed. It only makes me stronger. Says Tev.
It happens every single session that we play. It just always comes up. And she's constantly shamed about it.
Who?
She's become too
One of
strong.
my players.
She's become too strong. Looks like that image. Stop praying for my grandpa, but instead it stopped king shaming Tev. Hold on, I gotta make this real quick. Johnny, Johnny. Yes, Papa. Eating sugar? No, Papa. Telling lies? No, Papa. Open your mouth. Ha ha ha.
Q 5 billion views on YouTube.
Oh, my God. All this stuff is in the way.
I bet there's a second edition adventure book about the High Forest.
Probably, yeah.
D&D. There's a million of those. Let's have a looky. Oh, there's one in the north. 3rd edition. Not a lot, honestly. The Savage Frontier.
Isn't that from the from what's it called?
Yeah, that's more northy north.
That adventure. I forget what it's called. Storm King's Thunder.
Yeah, it's in Storm King's Thunder. But that's more the spine, which doesn't really cover forest, even though it's technically part of the Savage Frontier, I guess. The North, the Guide to the Savage Frontier. I think I have that PDF.
Okay.
Polo's Guide to the North. Oh, I don't want that.
I think I'm done.
All right, here we
Alright.
go. I just made the. There we go. Just posted that in Would You J.O. a Bud.
Oh.
The on Timscord.
It is really what happens, though. She just kind of it snowballs. I don't know how to stop it. Okay, Savage Frontier, 3rd edition campaign setting. Well, this is the AD&D campaign setting. Thrown back.
Wow. Okay, we're going to need a reason for why you are arriving in Red Larch.
Whew.
Big boy red mark.
Town north on a long road, a few days. Yeah, okay, so me and Kalis were probably heading south from Tribor.
I'm
Maybe
going
we were
to move us from this screen to the map screen.
so
Hey,
maybe
cool.
we
There we go. The Desarin Valley.
maybe we were heading to Waterdeep for something. I don't know what exactly, but probably just you and I.
So we need a reason for you to stop in Red Larch, particularly.
Maybe it's late.
Makes sense. All right.
I don't know.
So
Yeah, we might have
you
been
were
traveling.
heading.
Them are doing.
So you were heading from where to Waterdeep? You say?
Well, we probably stopped in Tribor on the way, but we were heading from our home in the High Forest
Right.
to Waterdeep for something. Maybe something to do with the family, or maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe something for his school,
In that case, I will.
his
Who's
education.
school?
You wanted to learn more wizard bullshit?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, then it was probably for the family.
There you go. High Forest.
Yeah,
Is that the High Forest right there?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that close.
maybe
Tribor.
we've been trying to get some family things in order. I don't know. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah, and our family probably has done business in Waterdeep because everyone does business in
And
Waterdeep,
Tribor is over here.
right? And that's the Crypt Garden Forest to the left, right? Over there.
Yes, exactly. This
Okay,
is the Crypt Garden Forest.
right. And so we're from like the northeast off the map a good ways, I think.
Right.
Because the forest extends up that far, I
Right.
do believe.
One hex is 4 miles.
Right. So we'd be a good ways off the map from home. Like maybe we're 4 or 5 days into the trip.
Right.
So we're Red Larch would be maybe halfway point to Waterdeep for us.
Yes. Red Larch
Maybe a little,
is right
maybe
here.
a little. Oh, it'd be even closer then. So like 2/3 of the way there. We're on the last stretch. But I don't know what Tyler and Liv's characters are doing.
I'm not exactly sure.
Maybe you guys are already in Red Larch.
That sounds plausible.
There's not a lot in Red Larch though.
Hmm.
It's kind of
Yeah.
it's like a one stoplight town, except there's a one tavern town.
Oh, I see where we're at. On the map you sent me before.
We're going to
Yeah.
need everyone to have a token for their character.
Oh shit.
Tokens.
Oh, can we look? How do we choose tokens as players?
Hold on, let me
I
see.
don't know.
Ah, what have I done? Oh god.
Your name son Leith?
Lethe.
Lethe?
Yeah, it's
Lethe?
it's one of the rivers in the underworld in the Greek mythology, but I liked it.
Right.
But it's edgy and death focused, but not necessarily like naming yourself Thanatos or something.
Oh my god! I actually had a guy in one of my campaigns who his name was Thanatos.
Yeah, and it's edgy, right?
Hey.
His name was Thanatos Knight.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Sorry. Oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh Jesus. Uh, no, but
Katana man.
Katana Man.
Katana
Yeah, no,
McTrenchcoat long hair.
it's it's one of the 5 rivers in the underworld, and it's one of the rivers that if you touch, you lose all your memory,
Oh,
that sort of thing.
that's not super
I don't know. I don't
fun.
know if it necessarily means the same thing in Forgotten Realms, but it just sounds cool too. I like it.
Leafy?
Lethe.
I don't know.
Leafy. Nice.
No. Lethe. It's
Leafy.
Greek. Lethe.
Okay. But it'll help me to pronounce it.
Yes.
Thinking
Like
of it
imagine
as
Lethe,
leafy.
but
Yeah.
Lethe.
Leafy. Yeah, I'm game. I get it.
Better be.
Just gonna fetch some water. I can still hear you.
All right. So there's the inns there for the two of you. There's not a lot of. I mean, it's a popular stop for people on the road. Maybe you guys are heading north. One of you is. Maybe you're traveling alone. The two of you. Maybe you caught a job on a caravan doing security.
I could always just be trying to swindle people in the tavern.
Yeah, it is a traveler town, so it's like you're probably not going to see people again if they don't realize they've been swindled before they leave.
Yeah.
And Liz, what's the name of your character?
Najash?
Baba.
Najash.
Okay, post that in the chat.
Yeah.
Can we change our aliases?
Yeah, you can do that in
Yeah,
the
that's
in
right.
the bottom left here. You can change it. No, the bottom right. When you see as, you choose your character.
Oh, there it is. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there it is.
What?
Fancy. Okay, that'll just make things easier. So then, Josh, maybe you're doing security since you're a big beefy dude, right?
Here is
Big beefy dude.
He's huge.
here.
17 strength.
I put an image for Najash.
Where?
Oh, I need to save the file. Oh, that's not the right place. Oh god.
That fucking Raven description. Nicely
Well,
spaced.
I don't know how to make it space better. The formatting is not.
You know, search for it on D&D Wiki or
Here you go.
whatever,
I made.
and copy
I
the text from there
I
instead.
downloaded the PDF.
Yeah, but the PDF is bad. Use the wiki instead.
Ooh, maybe it's
or-
because it was
Did that
zoomed
not
in.
work?
I'm almost certain. I copied all feeds and whatever from the wiki, and it turned out fine.
Let me try. It's not on the wiki since it's Unearthed Arcana, which makes it harder.
But
Is that-
are you sure? The 1 week I'm talking about is fairly extensive.
Yeah, hold on. Ah, whatever. I'll just hand format it.
Don't. I'm gonna do this for you. What
Oh.
what subclass is it?
It's the Raven Queen patron. It's too late. I'm already doing it.
I'm gonna do this. Warlock, Raven Queen. At what level?
First,
First, okay.
the Sentinel Raven.
Alright, try this. I'm sending it to you on Discord.
God damn it. It
Try.
is nicer.
Okay.
Where'd you find it?
Liz,
On
now you-
dnd5evikia.com.
I didn't see it there.
Okay.
Sorry for interrupting.
Najash now has a token.
Token.
There you go.
Where's it?
It's
Okay,
right
that's
there.
better. We
Aha!
done did it.
I did it.
Oh, how'd you make that? Or did you just find it?
I made it.
Ooh.
I took the image from the D&D Beyond website, and I just added a border and made it a circle.
Okay.
Do you
What
want
are you
me
talking
to,
about?
want me
I've
to
been
do
trying
that? Want me to do that with your character as well?
For me, sure.
Oh, cool.
Which character
Since
are
I'm-
you?
I'm the wood elf.
Right. That's the.
We're all different races, so we can
Right,
just
right.
do the basic from the description.
So you're a wood elf.
Yeah.
I see, I see.
Oh shit. Charisma. The bonus equals your charisma modifier. Oh, that's left over from it being a charisma class. So yeah, I shouldn't get a bonus from that. I think that's fair, since I'm mixing and matching. It's pretty much just a familiar. Do you look snaky as a pureblood, or is it kind of hard to tell?
It's kind of hard to tell.
My character, is a little less difficult to tell, but, like she has snake eyes that are like more tilted, like outwards. And she's got like little patches of scale scattered around her body.
Okay, so maybe not the purest of bloods.
Yeah.
Well, the thing with purebloods is that they have the blood that most resembles humans,
Right.
compared to others who literally are just snakes.
Yeah.
Big snake people with human arms.
So there's like a sliding scale of how pure their blood is, and Nagash
Najash.
isn't the most pure, but is still more pure than the snake boys.
Mhm.
Purebloods, I think, are on the lowest rung of society in
Yuan-ti.
Yuan-ti.
Oh, so the less pure, the better.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Like the more snake, like how the more snake appearance they have, the higher rank they'll be.
I see.
They want to be like the snake.
They actually like are very cannibalistic, and that's how they got like snake attributes by
Gnarly.
doing a bunch of sacrifices.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I imagine your character sitting and telling some drunk at an inn
You ever
about.
tasted people before?
It's fucking great. You should try it.
Little side of ketchup. Tasty. Let's see. Lethe looks probably dark hair, dark brown, maybe black. Light brown skin.
I think I
since
found a
he's
pretty
wood
good
elf.
image for that, for your character.
Okay, but pretty much holds himself high, thin, tall-ish, probably like 6 something. Because elves are normally kind of tall and lanky.
Mm.
Hmm. Hard to tell. Hard to think about it. I don't know.
Kale is probably sort of average height, I'd imagine, for humans, so probably shorter.
Like 5'10".
You're
Like that.
using measurements
Oh
that
yeah.
me as a Euro person get.
Measurements. Okay, I'm really good at Celsius, but I'm not good at meters to centimeters.
Here,
Yeah,
I'm really
5'10",
here in
5'11", somewhere
here
there.
in the Great White North, we use meters and centimeters.
I like
I'm really good at Celsius, like,
it.
but I'm really not good at meters and centimeters. It's like 150 is 5 feet, so 162. So I think Lethe is like
I'm
165.
155 centimeters.
So I think Lethe would be like 165, and you would be like,
What? 165?
yeah, that's like
That's really short.
165.
Yeah, if you're saying you're a
Oh, okay,
rather
yeah, my
tall
bad.
person,
It's
then 165 sounds right.
I was messing up the math because 160 is 5 feet.
185, I'd guess you were going for.
You're probably going for something like 5 feet 10.
182.
182, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you would be more like 175.
That's what, 5 feet 11?
No, I would 182 is like
6 feet.
6 foot 1 inch or so, and 175 is about 5'7" or 5'8".
No. 182 is like just under 6 feet.
Not according to Google, but I don't know.
182
I
here,
know.
it says it's 5.9 feet. While
Fucking
183 centimeters is 6 feet.
Okay, so 188 then, I think is something, the specifics, not that important. But, a little above 6 foot, a little above 185, kind of tall.
Yeah.
Sure.
Healthy looking, because he has a big boy con.
Are you traveling with your fancy man gear?
Oh, I'd be traveling with you, yeah.
You're his fancy man gear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, would I be wearing my fine clothes? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
be
that's
wearing
what I meant.
I'd road traveling.
Here's
have your
one
armor on.
for Lethe.
Ooh, suave.
Yeah,
Very suave.
dope.
Okay. That is about as edgy as I was hoping.
Now that I think about it, my character probably looks exactly like my picture in Roll20.
Yeah, probably. Skin tone. That's a traditional elven outfit too.
Yeah. This little goblin man and his handsome half-brother.
Well, technically brother, but not like from another.
Yeah, you're right.
Half brother implies we're actually related.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to do something. Oop. Maybe brother-in-law? No, not even that.
Not even that. Yeah.
Step brother.
Adopted brother.
Yeah, adopted brother also works.
Because that's actually correct.
Yeah, that's the actual word for it.
Hey, where'd I go?
I had to do something real quick.
Oh, you had to steal me.
I'll I'll bring him back soon. Don't worry.
To the
don't
Shadow Realm.
worry. How much dark vision do wood elves have?
Just the regular 60. The
Cool.
human and the dragonborn don't get dark vision.
Oh, you don't get no dark vision.
Get fucked.
Fucking shit.
Inferior races.
Yeah,
How does it feel?
bad. Feels bad.
Feels bad.
At
man.
least you're lucky. Honestly, I didn't really want to deal with that in my campaign because I had 4 out of 6 had dark vision. And it was like, I'm trying to remember, does Tom have dark vision? No. Does the Dragonborn have dark vision? No. Why are they looking for things? I don't know. Just give them fucking items that give them dark vision and forget about it.
Yeah. Or at least give them the ability to cast the spell.
No, I literally gave Civ's character a ring of dark vision
Oh,
in a goblin horde.
here you
So
go.
it kind of made sense.
There you go.
It wasn't just throwing it at you. You had to kill a bunch of hobgoblins for it.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
There I am. I'm
What's
beautiful.
the
So we have left the human and the black dragonborn.
Well, yeah, you
Mhm.
probably passed by Westbridge to arrive at Red Larch.
Westbridge.
Let me just bring that up real quick.
Or we could have come from the south through like Succumber if you wanted us to arrive from the south, or we can go from the north. Either it's okay. We don't have a set home yet.
There you go, Westbridge.
Okay, yeah, then we probably did go through Westbridge. If we went through the north. So we could either have our home be in the south of the high forest or up in the north, or, you know, it's a huge place, so.
Yeah.
A lot of options there.
Sure.
Maybe closer towards Silvery Moon, so like on the north side.
Yeah. You also passed through a bridge over Black Maw Bog.
Okay.
And how point out on the map where you came from in the first place.
What do you mean?
Well, can you point out on the map where your characters arrived from? What route they took? Maybe using the freehand draw tool like this.
Okay.
We got this thing. Okay.
So probably just following the road, but from over there.
Hmm.
From somewhere way up north, that direction. There's a road. I don't think that's the long road, because the long road goes to Mirabar. But this road, we probably got onto it. Let's say, well, I don't have a map of the high forest, but maybe the forest near the Nether Mountains, but not quite at them. So we got on the road there. So we've been on it for a long time, going through, looking at the map, Yartar, and then crossing the river there,
Right.
and then down to Tribor, and then south to Red Larch. So we've been on the road a long time.
All right. So you arrived from Yartar. You passed through Evermore Way
Yeah.
into Yartar. Okay, I'm gonna.
So we're at like we're nearing the end of the trip to Waterdeep, but we're not like on a time schedule. We're just kind of going to maybe find info.
Right.
Waterdeep is probably the best place for.
In that case, I will reveal those. There you go.
Reveal one.
Yartar.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yartar, right there. And the
Okay.
Evermore Way, which you passed through to get
Okay,
there.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably that was the road we were taking. I imagine we
Yeah,
have
just-
like a small a cart with maybe a horse since
That makes sense.
since we came from a family. Maybe a horse or two. I don't know.
Right.
It's
And,
functional.
All right. What will
Or
your
maybe we were just riding horses, the two of us. That would make more sense, I think.
what will Caliph
Yeah.
look like?
Oh man, do you mean for like you want something for the token?
Yeah.
It's kind of.
Do you think he would shave
I'm
his
not
beard?
sure.
Because
I'm not
elves don't have
sure.
beard. It would be a way to stand out, or it's a way to try to fit in if you shaved.
I think he does have a beard actually.
He's
Since
rebelling.
yeah, sorta.
Okay.
He's been out living his own life, and doesn't really like feel to fit in that way, not to conform anyway. So he
On his
probably
own
has
vision.
a short-ish beard. What kind of hair color would he
Oh
have?
boy, Tev just posted in the chat symbol of inflation, a spell that causes inflation.
Mhm.
So
I'm
the,
sure it's official.
Inflates one or more female humanoid creatures within 60 feet.
the effect you roll a d%, and it either causes breast expansion, butt expansion, belly expansion, or gigantification.
Seems like my kind of spell.
It's a
Stop. Kev,
sophisticated spell right
you're a
there.
bad person.
Rough.
Oof.
Big oof.
I think. Help me. What do you think his hair color would be like?
Probably brown. Just a
Yeah.
regular, like
Yeah,
regular,
probably
middling brown.
very.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, regular humanish brown.
Not dark or not like light brown. Maybe he's
Yeah.
blondish.
Nah,
Wanna
he's
be blonde?
probably. I don't think blonde. I think rather brown
Okay.
haired.
Very standard.
Yeah, and it's a little long. I think it's just he has like one of those really short ponytails. Just
Like a French braid.
what's that though? I'm not sure.
Sort of, or you could sort of look like you have
Oh no, wait, not that.
Yeah, not that.
well, more like a Celtic looking thing.
Yeah, elves braid their hair. That's not weird.
Celtic.
What about Dick?
Nice.
I'm just imagining it being like just long enough for him to wanna have it up back.
Okay.
Maybe something like this.
Where did you post
I
this?
posted that on the sort of like
a lot shorter. Actually, the beard is probably more in range of what I was thinking. Probably a little bit
big boy
shorter
beard.
also. A little bit shorter.
Okay.
maybe it's like a Braveheart look.
Braveheart.
Like this.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I'm not being clear with what I'm describing here. Second language and all.
Or maybe I'm just bad at understanding.
I think the hair's probably not longer than down to, if we use this picture you posted as an
Like to the chin
as
sort
something
of
to
region.
go by.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Down past
That's sort
the
of
ears.
yeah, to the chin and then back up in a small ponytail. Very
Just to
small
keep it out of
ponytail.
your face. Just
Yeah,
functional.
exactly.
Okay.
And then
And-
the beard above, but shorter, not that huge. Just
I mean, let's look.
Oh, like Jake Gyllenhaal.
let me check this out.
Hold on, let me post.
Yeah, sorta. Yeah, sure.
All right, that's kind of like what I have right now.
That is
IRL.
true. Maybe I modeled him after you. I have in fact seen it, so yeah.
I have put my hair up before too. That's spooky. Don't say that. Oh, that's right. I did have the cam on for one session at the hotel, and I was sick out of my mind. Okay, so we have an idea of